Hey guys, this is a live recorded game. We are playing on Dry Arabia versus our opponent here in purple as HRE. Definitely a Dark Age opener typically is what you want to do, but HRE I think actually beats Mongols in Dark Age, so okay, really kind of a bad opening here. Definitely not very efficient. There's our opponent's scout. Not sure if I want to go a Kashik opener here. So he's going to potentially go tower. Yeah, we'll go Kashik opener. I think it's going to be a little bit better. A little bit more bang for our buck here. Our opponent didn't run straight across, so this doesn't look like a Dark Age spear play. With his scout, he didn't run straight across with his scout. Which if he had, would have been a good cue for us that he's going Dark Age. Our opponent is coming over here, so we gotta cut off any sheep he might have picked up. I'll go to this corner now. There might be a sheep here. Now, as much as I'd like to just run straight across here, we do have an extra sheep actually, so we should be okay. It'll be close, but I think we'll be just barely okay. Yeah, these are the sheep I wanted to pick up, because I knew this corner hasn't been scouted yet. Our Uvu's far, so when we're getting close, at the 130 mark we'll head over. It's 120. That's the 130. So he'll head over here. And then our opponent was actually a little bit oh yeah, our opponent was more towards the middle, so I was gonna say we should have a couple of sheep over here sitting on the sides. Which there is, sure enough. Okay. And we're just gonna head up here. We'll let our Khan run this way. Okay. So 13 sheep is a nice haul. Okay, playing a little bit sloppy still. Okay, get him a little gold here. We just need a little bit of food, right? We'll make not getting our upgrades, pretty bad. Alright, well, we got him out for the gold here. And we had this tower going up, so we are going to be able to deny his wood line and push him out to the further wood line. I think we were floating a lot of resources right now. Which isn't great. Yeah, we had a ton of wood, so we took a good fight and been chipping away at villagers a little bit, but we've idled our TC almost to the point where it's pretty bad. Resources about the same. That one big engage he took here was really bad for him because he'd been taking poke damage throughout that whole time, and so when he did finally get, we finally did get him to commit there. Yeah, it was a really bad trade for him. But now basically we just, I would just drop a couple more production buildings. Honestly, we were actually close enough we could almost drop a second TC and be chilling. So it was really open-ended in terms of what we were going to do next. Because sometimes when I come back and I see him at like 500 wood, it's just like, oh. I could just, you know, drop a TC. Trade was definitely viable on this map, really open. All of his gold was back here too, so he couldn't really rotate into a good spot. We didn't lose our villager here. It's a good thing we got that textiles upgrade. We're too lazy about microing this, and definitely a detriment to us because without that upgrade you lose a vill. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. Decent game. I just feel like probably a better player could have punished us a little bit more. Did he? He was awking. I was surprised how poorly my Keshic did against those horsemen. Maybe not poorly. I thought he was going to just come out a little bit better there with that one fight. This wood is pretty much going to be shut down. He's got a little bit of trees he could access after this upgrade. And after this fight here, we would really try to drop another tower right here. That would be really key, just to shut down his gold and this next gold and this deer pack. So yeah, he was in a really rough spot this game. Just kind of is what it is. And yeah, it's a quick video. So we'll put it on pause until we find our next opponent. Oh, sorry about that. Forgot to unpause. We are playing our opponent here. We found him fairly quickly, within a couple minutes. So it should be a good opponent here. And China is a tough matchup. China is not an easy matchup. A lot of strengths to China. I think he's going to scout across, so we're going to take this opportunity to also scout across. He's not really scouting across. He went this way and he doubled back, so it's going to be some good value for him. Should have gone this way. I was hoping to catch a sheep there or something. He's going this back corner. Okay. So we'll have time to pick up these rivers sheep and then head over to his side. Will be kind of the key here. Do need to use our movement speed though. Don't want to lose this race. Yeah, these are the river sheep we're talking about. There she is right there. So we're gonna cut him off on this side. I don't know if he noticed my scouting falcon and that's why he didn't come here. But we did have 2-3 extra sheep at the beginning, so we should be fine in terms of white sheep. Ooh, there's a sheep here. Hopefully he's not too close. We're gonna regret this. Okay, really good sheep haul, which is definitely going to help, but we need to come back to base here shortly. Okay, don't go behind that corner, nothing worth keeping there. We'll check the other side of his base here. 10 seconds. We don't want to wait 10 seconds. There's his gold. Imperial Academy is up. Get this Magda and Q ASAP. And we'll finish just our scouting over there. I need a little bit more gold here. Okay, tons of sheep, which is great. We're gonna drop one more into gold because I don't want to stop production of like techs and stuff. We got tons of sheep, so we are going to emphasize our sheep production here. Rally on the sheep. Thing is, he's he's gonna go counter raid.
Ажилт бэлэн түүнийг байна. Юм болохын үдэ. Хөдөл. Багта бид хөдлөх гэж байна уу?
Саннар таныг олгоодаа.
Ялдгийн сөр болгосон. Үүнээ үдчихсэн. Хатхад хойд бидэ. Хоёрт дөрвөөдөө. Жэлгээр болсон. Мартад жэлгээр болсон. Танд юу хийх вэ? Хоёрт жэлгийн дагаж юу хийх вэ? Би яах гэсэн.
He hasn't noticed. Okay, we'll go to castle now. Actually, we'll make a couple more horsemen here. Yeah, game's just over at this point. Yeah, he's just losing constant villagers here. Just a big deal. We'll just build towers over here. Fuck it. So we teched up slowly.
бүгд сонс. Таны тушаалыг үг дуугүй дагнуул.
Би түүнийг удалгүй бай. Натур ажил өгн таны тушаалаар болсон.
Ирчүүдээ. Тушаал буулгах цаны тушаалыг үг дуугүй.
Ирчүүдээ. Би миний үгээр явагдахгүй. Ирчүүдээ зөрөгтэй дагчихгүй. Ирчүүдээ зөрөгтэй дагчихгүй. Танд заалгаа болсон. Хичээсэн. Танд хүчин зүтгэсэн. Би мандайдан явсан. Би
I'm kind of surprised he's even able to hit castle. A good call by our opponent for sure.
би мандайдан явсан. Ажиллах цаг боллоо.
Би таны тушаалыг
Ажиллахгүй яа бэлэг. Мах хэлбэг олохгүй. Марта асган бэнэн. Чимээгүй. Чугал хэрэг байна уу?
юу хийж эцэслэх вэ?
Хоёрт баатарч. Эчүүд. Бид таны заргаж өгөхгүй. Хоёрт баатар. Яагаад миний үгээр явахгүй яа? Удахгүй шин шагныг хатта. Анхаарахгүй. Юу хийж эцлэхгүй? Уугад ард. Бэлэн боллоо. Хоёрт баатар. Үүрэгтэй утсан. Миний үгээр явахгүй яа? Эцүүд. Хичээсэн. Хошоо баста. Миний чатыг даг. Марта асган моргас танд хүчин зүтгэсэн. Чимээгүй. Чугал хэрэг байна. Хүчин байна. Гинт ажил хийхгүй.
Зүйтэй.
Бүгд сонгогдсон. Түүнийг удалгүй бариад ба. Хоёрт баатар. Удахгүй шин тушаал ирмэ. Тушаал хоёрт баатар. Утэргүүцгий. Баста. Анх хатуга жигтата. Марта асган моргас бэнэн. Чимээгүй. Чугал хэрэг байна. Дэрсэн сабин дэг. Дэргэн даг. Натур ажил өгөхгүй за. Таны тушаал. Харин хоёрт баатар жаг би мандатар явсан. Мэн харвас бэнэн. Хүдэмэй. Натура жагсаас атгахгүй.
Хатта.
Хоёрт баатар би мандатар явсан. Хоёрт үүрэгтэй ажиллах цаг боллоо. Мэн харвас хоёрт баатар жаг ирчүүдээ. Хөдөл.
Тушаалыг өгч байгаагүй.
Удахгүй шин тушаал ирмэ. Баста.
Чимээг
Ирчүүдээ өдөр гүйцэтгэе. Бүгд тушаал хоногдохгүй. Баатад надлууга хамт явсан. Ирчүүдээ би миний угаан явахгүй.
эднийг ангууд байгаагүй.
Ирчүүдээ зөрөгтэй дагчихгүй. Баста. Анхаарахгүй.
He's going second TC.
Хоёрт баатар. Ирчүүдээ хөдөл.
Yeah, greedy.
Ажиллах цаг боллоо. Зүйтэй. Энд ажил хэрэгтэй.
бүгд сонс.
A little pick damage. Just a little bit of poke damage.
Юу хийж эзлэх буй? Одоо үгүй байсан. Ирчүүдээ бид
Одохгүй шиг тушааны юу баастаа.
тушаал хүлээх үе бэлэн. Цугаараа анхаарах гэдэг. Ирчүүдээ бид өөрөгтэй үлдүүртэн. Тань хүчин янаар харагдсан. Ажил хуяа бэлэн. Би танд барьж өгсөн. Ажиллах цаг боллоо. Тушаал болгох цаг болбой. Би харахгүй. Би мандайдан явсан. Шанхар нисэгсэн. Хичээсэн.
Яв хойд бэлэн болов уу? Ирчүүдээ.
Та юу хэмээн тушаахгүй. Ажил хуяа бэлэн. Одоо танд зүтгэхүйе бид надуур ажил
Тугаар таны хүслийг ёстой байж үү? Чимээгүй тушаал бүлээгүй бэлэг тань хүчин зүтгэсэн. Тушаал
тушаалыг өгдөө таны зарлагаар болсон. Намайг хаашаа буй танд зүтгэхүйе бэлэн.
Oh, that's a nice little bonus right there.
тушаал бүлээгүй
Дуулууртай бай.
таны тушаал
What I forgot to say.
Good game. Well played.
Villager count. Yeah, he was just bleeding vills that whole time. Even with like being on song, that's not enough to really
Good
spit you
game.
up.
Well played.
What's crazy is that our resources gathered was the same. What? We started separating in Castle Age, but that's a little bit crazy. Because he's been losing some bills here and there, right? We had a big drop off right around here. So this is right when we should see a resource gather difference. And I guess it was a little bit before that. That's just the strength of like Chinese eco. The supervising is just wild. Yeah, I was gonna say idle villager time is 2 minutes. So how our resources gathered are even this close, I'm actually really surprised. Let's look at the economy. Crazy. Trade was decent. We're up to 82. See who's going to town. We're doing a good job getting our Ubu techs here. His army didn't want to commit to a push here to defend his TC because he's kind of way up here. We got 3 sheep. 17 there. Trying to win. So we have a really good split right now to go up to play the rest of the game basically. All right, this monk is about to come out. Where is he rallied to though? He isn't. Okay. Really ambitious of him going for this one too instead of this one that was closest. And we definitely got a much better relic spawn for our side. You could say we almost have 2 safe, 3 safe, and a 4th contested one. So we got a much better spawn than he did in terms of that, in terms of relic. And we're up to 16 traders, so the second market that we dropped was a pretty good thing. And yeah, that's pretty much it. There isn't really much to cover. Just that first aggression was really important. And getting a couple villages like we did was a big deal. He definitely got sloppy there. And this is super ballsy of him too. Like, second TC I can get, and then going out here without any towers. Knowing that I'm running around with this army like that is really ballsy. But he was hoping we would just not notice, but we did, unfortunately for him. We got 16 cav here, 6 Kashik, 4 horsemen, 5 Mangadai. It's 40. So you can almost fight that. Under Krotai would be a decent hold. We wouldn't like win, but we could hold. Oh, we didn't get our T2 ecotex. A little bit of a mistake. This girl needs to drop up here, or drop over here, so we have this permanently buffed. Deerstones needs to be out on the map over here. So, okay, that's it for this video, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all on the next one.